I'm just giving the update about the COVID in Nepal to know the context. Till now, in Nepal, the COVID confirmed cases around 90,000 and active cases are 22,000 and we already lost 563 relatives and the recovered case is 67,000. Around 25% from the remittance, 8% from the tourism, and the 27 from the agriculture. So from the COVID, all the sectors are impacted largely, I believe. Mostly the landless and small scale producers and informal workers are under strain and facing multiple challenges. Food crisis, they are also fall in debt, and this seems more the poverty, injustice, and inequalities than only the health. I will try to share some impacts on land rights, both positive and negative impacts. If we talk the negative impacts, then those are involving in off-farm sector. Mostly they lose their jobs and they turning to agriculture. And because of this, the demand for land is increased. And the landowners, those rented their lands to the tenants and sharecroppers, they are trying to back their land and they also giving to land to other person who wanted to pay more rent. So this cases is increasing trend. And also the case of eviction, the landless people from the residing government land are increasing by local elites. There is also some positive impacts. The trends and initiatives of family, community, and local government are increasing to utilize the value land massively. There was several initiatives taken by the local government, provided grants and subsidies to use the value land, and they also developed the local rules to promote more agriculture. Impacts on agriculture and food systems. Planting and harvesting processes is still disturbing, and thousands will lose their jobs and livelihoods. The food system is directly affected through disruption in the food supply chain and market, mainly because transportation service totally disturbs. And also efforts taken from the government or non-government sector is not focused on the underlying causes. Still, the government and non-government intervention is mostly focused on the reliefs and not discussed on the underlying causes of these issues. And there is also some positive impact seen. Realize the importance of family farming for providing fresh and nutritious food among local food systems, among household, community, and the society more than before. So discussion is ongoing and realization is more than before about the role of the farming and their contributions, and also highlighted the need for family farming practices more sustainable and resilience in the face of future crises. I also included initiatives by our organization CSRC and National Land Forum during the peak time of COVID in country, and shared the blogs, video clips, photos, articles massively through the social media, and also we had a quick assessment on the impacts of COVID on land and agriculture sector and food systems, and we quickly prepared the policy brief and submitted to the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock. And also we promoted some initiatives in local levels, mainly, for example, local marketing systems. Now I want to share some urgent actions required to respond on these issues. Required larger debate and campaign about the importance of sustainable use and equitable distribution of resources, underlying causes of poverty and hunger much than before. We observed this is the not only the health crisis, this is also the issue of injustice. This is also issue of the unequal distribution of the resource. So we have to build the larger debate and campaign on these issues. Another is research in a deeper way. We have review and making some positions, but we need to have a deeper kind of research and disseminate widely. Of course, the land tenure issues and distribution issue is very important. Redistribute to the land to the tillers and small producer is very important. Another should focus on developing local markets to which small producers have direct access and where they receive fair prices for their productions. The government of agriculture and food system should be restructured, and also in the last recognize and reward the role of farmers and their contribution, especially the women and small producer in agriculture and food systems. Now the COVID period, there was discussed a lot about the contributions and role of the health workers and security persons. This is important, but equally the role of the family farmers is more than that, but not discussed about their roles. So we have to raise this issue as well. So thank you.
Mabuhay ang pamilyang magsasaka.